this back on this. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hit the like button, please. I'm not gonna be on here too long, though. Just want to share a few things. Today is Move Monday. Move Monday. Motivational Monday. Move Monday. And typically I come on in the mornings. For those of you that don't know, my channel is based on solely pretty much motivation, my weight loss journey, and I'm doing something new. And sorry about that. I put this on because my wrist is hurting. Okay, Ohana's Mimi family. I'm on, and I really wanted to discuss some things, and I'm not gonna stay on here too long. We are family, and you know why? Because it says so. That's the intro. Ohana means family. I came on because I wanted to share some things. And a lot of the things that I wanted to talk about is dealing with me, you, and a whole bunch of us in this world. Excuse me. Get my water. Key. Okay. Today I call it Move Monday because I just like giving titles to things. Jesus loves you too. Like the videos, please. Turn on your post notification. And I'm trying to express myself in different ways. This is the thing. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can get on here, and if they get on here and if they say something that don't make sense, I don't even have to respond back to it because that's me giving my energy, and also I'm feeding off of it, and I don't want to do that. I got that out the way. So, hello. So I have been coming on quite often doing my lives, and I'm gonna pull back a little bit. The reason why I'm pulling back is because I want to try something, a technique different in what I'm doing in my life. One of them is not stressing myself out. The other one is I don't want to burn myself out, and I don't want to be giving off bored information, so to speak. So I'm trying different things. One of them is I'm going to focus back on my purpose, okay? And my purpose is helping me and helping you. My purpose is my journey, okay? Weight loss journey, getting back on track, eating well. Like the video, please. Subscribe to the channel if you like. Turn on your post notification. Getting back on track. Last week was Monday. I came on and I was all over the place somewhat, seemed like. And I really was. So what I've been doing is, I'm sharing some tips, okay? What I've been doing is stop being so hard on myself. Sometimes we have to stop being so hard on our son. Okay, sorry, my internet was doing a little thing. So I'm gonna repeat myself because it said reconnected. This journey I have been on for a while, and I should have been where I needed to be. I ain't making no excuses. Yes, I should have. And I see the results now because I look at myself all the time. I can see myself in this video right now. My face is narrow. Go check out a couple of pictures probably about 2-3 months ago. And that's because I'm converting back over to a lifestyle that was benefit me in a positive way and in a good way and making me feel a certain way. And if people think eating healthy is not good, that's their opinion. They have a right to feel the way they do. But I know for me, like the video, please. I have people in here and I don't see no one liking the video. If you could, please, thank you. I appreciate it. Eating healthy for me is like they said, brain food, it helps me. Oftentimes, I look at the results of what I go through in life. One of them is sadness, loneliness, depression. And I said, you got something like right here, because you've been feeling okay, now you're not. Well, a lot has been going on. Okay. A lot has been going on. You know, they say you get on here and you're supposed to be transparent, but also leave something for the imagination. And I think I'd be really transparent. I done show myself in the gym, so I'm not hiding behind no scene. I stand up in my kitchen and I cook. Y'all don't see me walking around, cleaning, and all the things. I used to go to the gym all the time. If you want to know, go down. You'll see a blue and pink thumbnail, light baby blue and pink thumbnail. Go all the way down. And I was going to the gym 3 days a week. This was last year. And I was doing it for about, oh goodness, a good 5 months. I'm not Monday, excuse me. Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. So what happened with that is when you let or allow yourself to get caught up into everybody else's mishap, problems, and it's weight on you. So I went through a lot. I've been going through a lot. And I'm sorting through for the solution. And I'm thinking I have it. I'm thinking I have it. So I'm trying to do something different. So if anyone is interested in anything that I like, they would like to know about me, feel free to ask respectfully. You're going to see this is, I'm just trying to like give it a little. I'm just trying to give a little backstory. Weight loss journey. I love to be positive. I'm on this journey. I like to throw things out there to the social media world. And these people on here could be so brutal. Somebody just said they wasn't interested. Okay, I'm not for you. I'm not for everyone. Go find one of these channels out here that you find interested. I don't care if nobody don't think I'm interested. I can't be no more different than I see how people are being motivated and sharing their stories and stuff like that. I done seen people tell their story. I just was following this one girl, just a little tidbit, and homeless people. So am I supposed to get on here and just write down, get raw with it? Because I have a story I can tell too. But I'm being me. So if you being yourself, I want to be authentic. I want to be original. I want to be myself. I don't want to make it seem like I have to change what I'm doing. You can change the dynamics now. Don't get me wrong. You can try to, like make it pop some to catch people's interest in what you're talking about in your videos and things like that. And I get that. But no, let me get on here and start lying. That's something I won't do. Y'all already done see me cry. I'm not going to hold back who I am, what I've been through, and how much I've been through. I don't have to put it all out there like that. But honey, let me tell you, if I really got on here and share my story, I'd probably be on a headline on YouTube just like everybody else that done got on here and talked about some horrific things that done happened to their life. Mhm. I'm trying to overcome certain things in my life. Social media can be really rude and brutal. Also, people don't know. You see me talking? I used to be so shy. Shy. What they call it? Extrovert, introverts. Shy people. Hmm. But now I have a voice and I want to share certain things. I'm going to continue to do what I do. I guess I'm supposed to be raw. I turn this camera around. You want to see from rawness? This ain't raw. You want to see how I'm living? Are you going to lend a helping hand to help me through my process? Mm-hmm. Am I supposed to get on here and just really just fall out on the ground so I can get people's attention? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Are you going to do anything about this? You see that? Are you going to do anything about it? Are you going to do anything about that? Are you going to do anything about that? This is what I'm living through. This is what I've been going through. Ain't nobody lift a finger or anything to help me. And so I had to realize you do it one day at a time. Take it one day at a time because I was over. Yes, they did get beat. I was overworking myself. Could you like the video and subscribe, please? Thank you. I was overworking myself. I was over exhausting myself. I'm saying this. It's okay to be imperfect. It's okay to have problems. It's okay to have moments where you feel like you just want to cry. Crying makes you strong. And also with me, crying also let me see the big picture for what it is. And my big picture is this. You can only depend upon yourself. I'm not going to change. I'm going to change in a way of something to help my process and what I need to do for me, but I'm not going to change how God made me. I'm not going to be on here being fake. I have a story too. I really do. And I have a voice to speak that story. Anything I say is going to be the truth. So what I'm basically focusing on now is what I need to do to get where I need to be. Let me tell you something. Being overweight and obese is not fun. Another thing, when you have certain conditions, see, that's the thing. People don't know what people go through. That's why I said, don't come up in here with no crazy stuff. When you go through hormones, menopausal, thyroids, anything in that nature, all that stuff is dealing with your body, right? So when you have all those things that's working against you, I don't care. Everybody's not meant to be skinny. Everybody ain't meant to be big. But at the same token, I want to be smaller than what I am, and I'm working towards it. I'm doing what I need to do for me. I'm not lazy. Just like I turn the camera around, I'm doing all this, cleaning walls and packing and moving this, that, and the third. That's why I said I had to pull back. It's okay to pull back, but I'm not going to stop. It's okay to say, it's okay to cry. It's okay to say, I wish somebody can help me, but you keep moving. It's okay. So you see people doing this. You see a lot of people on their videos and stuff, in their cars and stuff, making videos. How you doing? Welcome to my live. Doing this. Like the video, please. I'm doing this too. What makes that person, we all different. No one's the same. What makes them do what they do different than what I'm doing? What makes it any different? We're talking. Expressing ourselves. So you come on here, somebody come on there, ooh, boring. Okay. I'm not for everyone, and I ain't trying to be. I'm trying to be for me and whoever is interested in hearing what I have to say. And even if you're not interested, I don't have to pay you any attention. Some people are just so narrow-minded. Your energy, I don't want to feed off of. So that's why I'm coming on here publicly announcing I'm trying to change what I'm doing in my the concept of my content, but I'm still being me. It's work. It's work to be done. Also, I've been doing some research on certain things too. When you learn how to maneuver certain aspect of life, it makes it easier. Hey, cooking, grocery shopping, sitting on here in your car talking. Well, I don't have no car. If I had a car, I'd be in my car talking too. Being in your car talking, and then a lot of the stories that you're sharing is stories that you already done went through, and you're making people feel like you just went through it. Hear me out. Publicly announcing we all going through something. Everybody's struggle is everybody's different struggle. Yes, I believe in God and I pray. But at the same token, we have to have outlets and support. So you're gonna just be like this all day, 24 hours a day, just sitting like this. That's like being a zombie. Just sitting here like this. I'm in my home and I could share a story about this. I sell jewelry. I could turn the damn camera around. I got a big box right here in front of me and some over there of selling jewelry. And things happen in your life to where you're not able to do that no more because you're taking care of others. I have been doing this since October the 18th, 2019. And this year would have been, because I have an anniversary coming up, October the 18th will be an anniversary for me working the job I was on. So that was 5 years. And I loved it. Of course, like with any other business, it has its ins, outs, ups, downs, slow, fast, whatever, self employment. I was my boss. And when you have to change the way your living is, taking care of others and yourself without any financial support, I put that there. I had to cut back. There's a lot of layers of what people go through and no one understand what they're going through and why they're going through it. So them sharing a story or sharing some kind of testimony, that's what I want to say, the testimony of a story. How's that boring? Sit back, get some popcorn. It can't be no different than you reading somebody's story out of a book. It can't be no different than you looking at a movie and you sitting up here saying, "Oh, I'm wondering if Bob's gonna cross over there to get Susie." It's no different than that. Because we all have a little bit of nosiness in us. But it doesn't mean it's a bad nosiness. It's just curiosity. That's basically what it is. I have an answer and a word for everything. If I'm waiting on somebody at the movie, like The Walking Dead, I love it. Whew, I can't wait till Sundays come. But I record it as well. Sometimes I like record it that way I can watch two back to back. I don't look at no spoilers or nothing. And I'll be, ooh, I'm so excited to see Carol back with Daryl. You know, wonder what's gonna happen. The unknown. Now, me personally, I was a little disappointed with the ones who live. My opinion, I done watched them all. I'm a true die-hard Walking Dead fan. Been watching this since 2010, October 31st. Look it up. That's when it started. I didn't watch them all. The only one I didn't really get all into is the one in the ocean or whatever, Walking Dead under the ocean, the sea or something. I didn't watch Tales of the Walking Dead, Fear of the Walking Dead, World Beyond, Walking Dead, Dead City, Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol, The Walking Dead. Did I take them wrong? I think I did. All of them. So I'm saying what I'm getting at is people being a little bit nosy. That's a nosiness. Because that's wanting to know people's business. I don't care if it's acting or not, but I'm not nosy to the point to where I'm tracking everybody's what they're doing and stuff like that. Oh no, that takes too much of your time. Now, watching and learning from certain people, it's okay to do that because that's how you learn the situation, how to maneuver in this YouTube world. And I'm learning, I'm taking notes too. I've been taking notes. Matter of fact, I got a whole list of them right here that I took today. A whole list of them that I took today. And so what you got to do, you got to give and take. You got to put in, add, subtract, but be original and authentic with it. You make it your own. That's not you taking somebody else's product and saying it's yours. No. But if you see someone that's like elevated up the corporate ladder, so to speak, and you watch them, what you call those coaches? That's the word, coaches. Now, nothing wrong with that because you need to know. We in this YouTube social media world, all of us. And I'm going to conclude this live with saying this. Why do people always get on social media and tell their business? Okay. When you sign up to be on any social media, you put your picture up there. You put up there a little bit about yourself or whatever. You don't put your business out there. Because then nobody know who you was. They see your picture. Oh, who's that person? Here we go again. A little curious. That's the word too. You use it as curious, but I said nosy. But hey. So when you start talking, people are interested in people's stories. Okay. Like I said, I started my journey. I have another YouTube channel, Mona Vegan's Lifestyle. You can follow that one too. I started my YouTube journey into being motivated, or you could call it was a healing journey and helping journey. And I was doing a lot of it over there. I said, you know what, maybe I need to go back over there and start because I was doing my healthy cooking, eating. That's when I was losing weight. Like I said, go check it out, Mona's Vegan Lifestyle. That's my channel. And putting all the uplifting things on that channel and stuff like that. That's where it really started. So I converted to come over here because basically life is happening. So I said, you know what? Hey, talk about it over here too. Everything and anything I share is about me. There's a lot of people don't know about me. One of them is I can share this. It's nothing bad. I'm a veteran's wife. Okay. Soldier GI. And I was a girlfriend with the same man when I was young. A young military girlfriend, young wife. And I tell you this, one of the most experience of a lifetime moment I will never forget. I love that. I can get on here and talk about that. I could talk about how the VA is. I could talk about how you see homeless veterans. Shame, shame, shame. Shame, shame, shame. Shame. I could talk about medical, civilian versus the military. insurance. Because I'm going to tell you this, and I will say this, and I'm going to get off on this note for real. I keep saying that, but hey, I can say that. It's a shame that you can be in the military to serve this country. Veterans and ex-veteran, I don't care. The woman could be in the military too, man be in the military too, but I will say this, I was in the military too. And I know a lot about the military. And as a young teenager, I was 19, 18, okay? Teenager entering into that lifestyle, to me, back then, I don't know how it is now. Back then, they wanted, now they don't want to get up on it. Or how that saying go, that's a song. Back then, they didn't want it. Now they see it. They want to get up on it. Okay. Then, oh, baby, I wish I couldn't trade that for nothing in the world. I wouldn't. But now, they want to argue. No, you ain't arguing with me. You mad? You know why? Because I'm sitting up here seeing these veterans, seeing these people that's been in the army, that served our country. I'm a widow. And my husband was in 15 years. He went to the Gulf War. He fought in the Gulf War in Saudi Arabia. Look it up. Look it up. And I was in Stuttgart, Germany when that happened. Oh, you so sweet. You like the video, subscribe to my channel. How old are you? Dale. Okay, welcome. That was a time of my life. He was in the military 15 years. Before the military, he joined, before my kid's father joined the military. I say that because that he was their father. It ain't got nothing to do with he wasn't my husband. It's just a habit. My husband then, okay? Still their father. I still say it because I'm proud to say that because he was a damn good father. So anywho, and I honor that. When he went, before he joined the army at the age of 28, he worked for Coca-Cola Company, Daytona Beach for 10 years. So you picture that. He went straight out of high school and started working for a big company, Coca-Cola. Disclaimer, this is the business. I ain't promoting them. And 28, he joined the military. So that means you go to basic training and all that stuff, right? Oh, I don't know what year that was because I wasn't with him then. Okay, I was second wife, so that's before me. And no, I did not break up no marriage or no home. Hell, he was in Daytona Beach. I'm from Kansas. Okay, didn't know the man. Hello, Sam. Like the video, Sam. Okay, I got you, Sam. Like the video. I don't see nobody liking the video. You coming on here? You speak. Hello. Welcome to my live. You show me some love, please. Much love. So I don't know how old he had to have been. Oh, goodness. Dang. Duh, 28. How could I not know that 10 years after? Whoo, boom. 10 years, okay? 18, 28, okay? So he was 18 when he worked for Coca-Cola for 10 years, and then he went to the military when he was 28. Boom. So, like the video, please. And then when I met him, oh, he had to have been in about 5 years, okay? He was in 15 years, and then he went into the Army Reserves. I'm saying all that to say I would always speak highly of that. I would always be to the front of the line with anyone that served our country. I don't care if you're a firefighter, police officer, EMT, nurse, doctor, military, which is Army, Navy, National Guard. You got the Marines, you got the Navy. If I said Navy, you got the Army Reserves, and the National Guards. If I left one of those out, which in fact I don't think that Air Force, Army, Marines, Navy. You got the Army Reserves, okay, and the National Guards. You got the EMT, firefighter, police officers, nurse, doctor. All of them are serving our country. And I'm not sticking up for no one that's out here probably doing whatever they ain't got no business doing and not the right way. I ain't talking about that. I'm just talking about the ones that's out here on the line daily, day in and day out. When my kid's father went to the war, I was a military wife, husband, go to fight in the war. Who? I would have never thought this. I'm like, oh my goodness. And I was, whew, let me see, about 23 years old in a foreign country by myself with 3 kids. But I had support. Here we go. We're going back to that S word, support. That's what I loved about the military life. I didn't feel alone. I didn't feel alone. I felt in a community. I felt connected. I didn't feel abandoned. I felt a part of something. And it was because, leave it to be men and women, because men's be left back, the wives have to go. But all the women, now you had some off the chain stuff go on, but that's not my place and that's not my business. But I'm talking about the support of it, because I know how to stay away from that. You know what I'm saying? The support. Ooh, I said, can I go back there? I had German friends. That helped the process. And they spoke fluent English. That's what helped too, plus German. So when we go into these German stores, hey, they helping me when we go into the economies, and some of them already knew how to speak English. We had a friend, his name was Kuno, and his wife's name was Nellie, and he was a country Western German man, but he's been to the United States. He loved his Zippo lighters, cowboy hats, and boots, and spoke fluent English. And his wife too. So when you over there in a different country and you got this already, they helped me so much. I believe in support. I have to. When I got sick, this is another thing everybody don't know. That's why I say I got a story behind why I say support is key for me. I got real sick. Fast forward. This was in 1994. And when I got sick, thank you, Story Truth Speak. Shout out to you. Could y'all like my video, please? Thank you. When I got sick, I didn't have no one. I had 4 kids at this time. Like I said, fast forward. My son, he was just 8. He wasn't even quite 9. And he was the oldest. And he helped me through that. My son did. My kid's father, I'm not talking bad because he wasn't there. Like I said, he was in the military, but at this point in time, I don't even want to get into that. The man's in heaven. He didn't abandon me. I said like that. Let me just put that out there, disclaimer. He was an amazing dad, husband. It was something that happened to him. I ended up going into the hospital for surgery. I had gallstones, and I had a real, anybody know about gallstone, attack to the point to where it took them a long time to determine what was wrong with my body. And the last time when I was having this attack issue, whatever, my kid's father went into the emergency room with me. He said, y'all not letting her out of here until we get some answers. I was not able to eat. Everything was coming out of me, just both ends, okay? Everything. I couldn't keep nothing down. This is what it did to me. So come to find out, I had this one procedure done. They found out I had gallstones, okay? I didn't have to have my gallstones removed. I had the laser. I got the mark right here. I can show it because what's the difference when you wearing a bikini? It's right there. And so um, it took me out. So in the midst of that, here we go with hormones. My whole body was just thrown off. I mean, like, whoa, I lost so much weight. Like I said, I couldn't keep nothing down. Acid, I didn't even have a stomach lining, okay? Because when you Earl, that's acid that you releasing from your body. Toxic acid, waste, however you want to say it. So I was in the hospital about 5 days. They did well, I wouldn't necessarily say emergency surgery. I had the surgery the next day though. And I remember my babies going down. They let them come on down, let them wheel me all the way in until the door closed, right? And they was young then. Like I said, my son at the time was 8. Oh wow, Jesus. I was sick. So I was in the hospital about maybe 5 days, maybe a week. Got home. If I'm not mistaken, it was on this Monday. And I was home for maybe 5 days or a week. My son and my daughter had to take care of their baby sister because at the time she was in Pampers. And my kids was the most amazing kids. Like they listened when their mom was sick. They helped me, not making it hard, not listening and yelling, screaming, and all that type of stuff. No, 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 no. If I say, Mommy's not feeling well, I need your help. Without a doubt, they was there. I'm not gonna lie. That's my kids. My son, he helped his mom, and he still have that in him. That's his attributes. He don't mind. He done helped his grandmother, aunties, etc. Other people. Okay? Yes, real good that way. We have to tell the truth about people. Okay? So when that happened, being that my body was all thrown off still, I ended up going back to the hospital. At first, back then, this is what I thought. I thought I was having a heart attack. I thought I was having a heart attack. And they did a test, EKG, and that's not what it was. I was having like an anxiety, my body, hormones, everything was just racing all over the place, and my body was just thrown off. So they end up having to keep me at the hospital. When they kept me, I was in ICU, intensive care unit, okay? And I was there 14 or 21 days I lived there. When I lived there, I was in there. I'm saying this is why support is so important to me. I didn't have nobody. And I had this girl that I knew through bingo, let me say it like that. Before, it's like personally, straight out, just like knowing her. And I had no one for my kids. I don't know right to this day, unless the hospital got in contact with them or my kids or someone called my husband's sister, and I'm gonna say sister-in-law because she was with his brother. They weren't married, but they was engaged. They came to pick me up out of the hospital when I was getting released. And the nurse that gave all the information to me on what I need to do, follow up, meds, all that stuff, right? Said to her and them, we didn't think she was gonna make it. Do you know how that made me feel? Or right to this day, sometimes even thinking it. It's not that I want to be set into that moment. Thinking that, whoa. So what had happened was they furthered the test, ran some more tests to find out I had thyroids. Mine was so bad to where I had to have radiation. Mhm. Look it up. Anybody can look it up. I don't know if they still do it now, but I know that's what they did to me. And I remember it was in the little silver container like this. It was a pill now, and the pill was specifically for only me because I guess by them testing my hormones or whatever was going on in my body, and I guess they bashed it up to me. No one else could take that pill but me. It was in a silver container and it was a big pill. I took one. When I got released from the hospital, I didn't have a stomach lining. They left me with the prescription of I had to get Ensure, the that you buy to drink protein. People say because I couldn't eat nothing, I couldn't drink nothing still at this point, and it was to help me get my lining back on my stomach. I didn't have one. I didn't have one at all. So I say this, share these things. That's why I said, that's why to me support is so key because of my condition. Okay. You can tell people these things. I'm an overcomer and an overachiever in a lot of things that I have experienced as far as health wise. Oh, yeah. Uh huh. So when I got out the hospital. I was released out the hospital. I went home for maybe a day. We ended up leaving to go to Daytona Beach to be closer to my kid's father and family members. They took care of my children and me until I got strong enough. Okay, let me say that because it took me a while to go through this and pull through it. I want to say a good 4 months. A good 4 months because before this I didn't know what was going on with me. I was sick, da 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 da, and then the tests, and then having to go to the hospital, having surgery, then getting put back in the hospital for the ICU. And I told my kid's father this. I said, you know what? I can't do this no more. Call it paranoia if you want. I don't think it's paranoia. It's just that if you sick and you having a condition, you need to be close to loved ones. I do. I do. I don't care. No one has to agree. I need to be. So I don't want to go through that by myself no more. If it happens again. So I won't say it, but in a sense, it was like it was an ultimatum in a respectful way. Look here, I can't go through this no more. Hey, I can't force him to come, but I knew he was. He's my husband. We got to move closer to family. Okay. We have to move closer to family. I have 4 babies. He wasn't there, my kid's father. Well, my husband, my kid's father. Let me say it like that. People, why do you keep saying your kid's father? My husband, my kid's father. It's just a habit. I was married. Okay. And so he did that. We did that. We moved closer to family, and my mom found me a specialist. Okay. And we would have to drive 2 hours from where we originally end up moving to get myself back on track with my body and my health. And I owe it all to God, my mom, and my husband, and myself, and the doctor. Because I'm going to tell you, baby, my mom found me a really good doctor. And being that she had found me this doctor, my kid's father and I, him, my husband, it wasn't nothing that he wouldn't do to help me get back well. Okay. So being that he did that and I started getting healthier, I would either catch the bus sometime because he had to work. Kids had to go to school. We couldn't pull them out of school. So either he'll take me on a Friday evening or Saturday morning, and I stay there from Saturday, Sunday. My appointment might be a Monday or Tuesday, and I'd be at my mom's house, visiting too. I got myself together. I had to. That was probably one of the worstest feelings I have ever experienced in my life. So when I say support, and others might say they don't need it and they don't care, I need it because even last week and prior, there's a lot of things I haven't told my kids, but the way I was feeling, I had to get a grip of myself. I had to get a grip of myself because how I was feeling, I said, oh, no, no. Oh, I was feeling some kind of way. And I wasn't paranoid. I keep stressing that. No, I wasn't paranoid. I was feeling some kind of way. I'm too young. There ain't no age, no number on nothing. We all got a number. But that's why I had to get back on track with my weight loss journey, eating healthier, with the grace of God and me praying and having to talk. I talked and told everyone how I was feeling. And I cried a river. And I said, you know what? That's what I needed to do. I needed to cry, get it out, share with sisters, yes, and kids, yes, how I was feeling. I even told a guy friend, but I didn't tell him as much as I told my children because, no. But I told him some things because at the end of the day, he called to see how I was doing. And so I spoke, I opened up, and I shared a lot of stuff. And this was October the 12th, 24. I remember this date because I had said it and I got it written down. And I said on this day, if don't nobody care about how I'm feeling, and it's sad to say, I'll remove myself away from you. I'm not giving you no more of my sadness. Because you hear what I had to say and what I went through. And I had to go through it by myself. So when it's all said and done, I'm a very wise woman. I read, I pray, I leave it alone, and I put it in God's hand. And let me tell you, He will supply your every needs. Believe that. He brought my daughter safe. So on that note, keep shining, keep speaking, tell your truth. Don't lie. Speak the truth about whatever you're going through. I don't care. You're not for everyone, but you're for someone, and someone out there will be gravitating towards you because people like a good story. So if someone might think it's boring, okay, that's okay. Someone else will find it interesting. On that note, Move Monday, Monday. Have a good day. I love you. Ohanas, we are family. You know why? Because it says so.